This video, we're getting into the basics of IRAs and Roth IRAs. And here's a hint, the key number is 59.5. So let's break down those three letters, IRA, and what it stands for is an individual retirement account. And what an IRA is really, it's not a primary retirement account. It's usually a secondary source of retirement funds, not a primary account for most people. And it's supplemental along with somebody's either their pension plan, a 401k, or Social Security cash flow, or some combination of the three of those. And so it kind of sounds like, well, this is just another separate investment account. And so we're going to go over why you would invest into an IRA rather than just a traditional investment account. And the main reason is because of the tax benefits that come along with it. But let's go ahead and get into what those are. So before we get into that, just know the two types, similar to 401ks, there are traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs. And let's start with what a traditional IRA is. So we're going to do green bullet points are good, red bullet points are bad, blue bullet points are neutral. So here's the first one is that IRAs, traditional, can be used as a tax write-off for the year that you contributed to them. And the key is to on top of the standard deduction. So you can really decrease your taxable income a lot if you throw a lot of money into these traditional IRAs. Here's one bad part about that though, similar to traditional 401ks, is once you start withdrawing from them, it is taxed as income when you are older. And so that can be kind of not fun when you think you have all this money in account, but it's really deduct about 20-25% due to taxes you'll have to pay on it. Another thing is, this is where that key number of 59.5 comes in. If you withdraw before you are 59.5, you have to pay a 10% penalty. So on top of the taxes you paid. So you pay the taxes plus a 10% penalty. But that is only if you do that before you are 59.5 years old. So if you're 58 and you withdraw, you're going to have to pay that additional 10% penalty. And then this is just more of a neutral thing, is that each year you can only contribute a maximum of $7,000 to a traditional IRA each year. So, there's a cap on how much you can contribute to it each year. Let's now go into a Roth IRA. And we're going to start with the bad part about the Roth is that you cannot use Roth contributions as a write-off. But the good part about that is you are not taxed on withdrawals later in life. So you can really have that account build up and you know that everything in that account you get to spend. But like the traditional, that 59.5 rule comes into play. It's a little different. And here it's that you are taxed on the gains in the account as income if you withdraw before 59.5 years old. So if you've been contributing to it and you can take out some money that technically counts as equal investment, but if you withdraw what is counted as gains on it, that is going to be taxed as income. And again, like a traditional, there is a maximum of $7,000 that you can contribute to a Roth IRA each year. In my opinion, the Roth IRA is the better investment because I would just rather get the taxes out early. However, I am not a financial advisor, so that's just my recommendation. So finally, we're going to get into just why it is kind of good to invest in an IRA as a separate account. And the first is that it's just an additional source of retirement income. Again, you shouldn't count on an IRA for your entire retirement, but it is a nice little extra source of retirement income that you can build up. Second main reason, that you do have more control over how to invest in an IRA, like you have more investment control over it than you do with a company 401k, where they more control all the investments and where the investments can go. And then finally, the last reason, it just forces you to save more. So if you just kind of put a reoccurring amount into an IRA year over year, month over month, year over year, it's going to really build up and you'll have a lot of additional funds built up for your retirement. So that is really the breakdown of what IRAs are. They're pretty simple in the two types, and always a reminder to have a nice day.